Alright, Shalom, Ma'akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect of Jesus' word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just want to title this lesson, Discerning the Times. Discerning the Time, because at the end of the day, it's all about the time that we in, man. The time that we in, you got to have a sense of urgency, man. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, before I get the scripture that I'm basing this lesson off of, let's get this in 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you." So, as you can see, Father Paul ain't had to go through no thorough breakdown, to let the people know, what time we're in, man. The time that we're in now is a sense of urgency, that has to be accommodated, man. So, like, let me turn this down real quick. So, like, yeah. Like I said, let me read this again. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you." It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." See, so we know perfectly, in its fullness, the time that we're in. The time of the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, I mean. And this something that we're looking towards is about these different events that's going on. Just like, matter of fact, let's get the feature scripture. Matthew 16:1. It said, "The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, tempting, desiring him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering." See, and that's Jake. They might say, "Yeah, I can smell smell the water now. They can smell when it's about to rain, or like I said, they look at the sky and say it's gonna rain today." You have Jake when they get the signs, the face of the sky. They might, like I said, raining, because hey, the spirit is raining. Jake already have their umbrella and everything. They are prepared for the weather. If they see it's gonna be hot, they're gonna come out with some shorts and a short sleeve shirt. Or if it's gonna be cold, they come out with a coat. Some jeans. I mean, they're gonna be well covered. You know. It's to continue on, say, "Oh, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the time?" See, because the time that we're in, we're preparing ourselves for the time that we're in, man. We have to be very well covered in the times that we're coming into, man. So I said, it's all about time, man. When the disciples asked Yahweh before he got beamed up, he said, "Well, at this time." Why is that? Because we are pretty much in the process of the changing of the guards, you want to call it, man. The time the sea's been changed. Pretty much, this rulership is finna be overturned in a violent way, man. In the time we're coming into, we have to pretty much be prepared, man. So let's get this in Wisdom of Solomon. Matter of fact, let's get this in Sirach 43. Matter of fact, because the Lord is showing the signs in the heavens by the way of the moon. You had the pink moon. Matter of fact, let's get this in Genesis first. Let's get this in Genesis. Genesis 1 and what it is. Bear with me. Bear with me, Salakia. Yeah, this is Genesis 1 and this Genesis 1 and, here it goes, Salakia. Genesis 1 And 14 it said, and the power said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day and from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. See, which we know that the sun don't change. Tell you that in Sirach 33. Matter of fact, let's get that, because these different things, he said, such as the pink moon, that's these different signs the Lord is showing us, for the different seasons, these different things that's coming abroad, man. You know, let's see, let's get that Sirach 33 and Psalm. It said, why doth one day excel another, as when as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun. See, because pretty much the sun, it shows the same way, unlike the moon, which you got the full moon, you got the crescent, half moon, a new moon. It show you the different times that we in. Then you got the blood moon, you got the pink moon, you got the wolf moon, the super, blue moon. All these things what to show us the different signs and seasons that we're entering into, man. It says, by the knowledge of the Lord they were distinguished, and he altered seasons and feasts. Some of them have he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them have he made ordinary days. See, so see, the days we're coming into is not going to be an ordinary day, man. See, we finna come into the climax of existence, man, the day of the Lord. Throughout the scriptures, I always talk about the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord. Well, that's the climax to existence, man. And even before that, it's a build up. And the times we enter into, because we pretty much in the beginning of it, man. The beginning stages of Jacob's trouble, man. This is finna be a time. Oh, let's get that. And I'm gonna go back to Rock 43. It's gonna be a time like no other, man. This is Daniel 12:1. It said, and at that time, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. See, we discerning these times. Why? Because of these different events that's taking place, man, on planet Earth. These different laws and legislation. Esau is I said he wet his tongue, meaning what he's sharpening. He's pretty much putting these different laws and legislations in place. So when he do roll on us through his paperwork, he'll be justified in doing it, man. That we're in that time, man. It said, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. See, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. See, we coming into some very heavy times, man. Yeah, okay. Like I said, Jake, they know when it's raining. Well, we know when it's finna rain, man. Spiritually, man, we know this flood is about to come. This great tempest pretty much is is the icing on the cake. Is that and them missiles, man? We coming to some very heavy times, man. So let's go back. Let's go to Sirach 43 now. Sirach, Ecclesiastes 43 and it 6. It says, he made the moon also to serve in her seasons for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. See, matter of fact, let's get this word declaration. Let's see what that says. Let's get this word declaration real quick, just to see. So, like, you bear with me. It's kind of raining outside. That's why everything is kind of going slow. Let's see, declaration. So pretty much declare, really. It says to declare, right? It says to make known formally, officially, explicitly, to make known as a determination. It says Oh, that's bad. The definite. I mean, the sentence is on the definition B. It says the judge declared the defendant fit to stand trial. And the bad one, it says she was declared the rightful heir to the throne. Yeah, I mean, it says to make clear, to make evident. See, and that's what the moon. These. Like I said, the silver wolf moon. We just this pink moon, man. That was a declaration of time. It's made clear the seasons is changing, man. That this rulership is changing, man. We coming to some very heavy time. We just in the the beginning stages of Esau pretty much using his sword now because the deception is not working no more. You know, it says I think that was pretty much the point on that one. You know, which is you just can't look at the moon as well. I mean that's part of it, but also wisdom, man. Wisdom is that's how we were able to discern. Matter of fact, because with wisdom, that's how we judge things. You know, Uh, let's see. Let's see. Yep, this is I started. Okay, this is First Corinthians 2, and I started at 6. It said, "Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory." And this wisdom, this is this knowledge, man. This secret counsel, man. Why it's hidden wisdom, man. I tell you that in what is that? Songs of Solomon, the 4th chapter, that this is a garden enclosed, man. You know, because really you have to be invited to get this, man. That's how we're able to discern the times we at the end, man. And the Lord is showing us about these different events and things that's going on, man. Oh, starting out by us getting this knowledge. That right there is that's it right there. Oh, that's on the sign of John. Matter of fact, let's get that in Matthew 16 again. Matthew 16 and verse 3 again said, in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh by a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. And with Jonas, what he did, he warned the people. And guess what? The people got right, man. Don't you see a number of that mass awakening of Israelites, man? You know, you have a mass awakening of Israelites, man. Yeah, I mean, Salakia. Um, so let's what was that? What was that I just had? Oh yeah, First Corinthians 2, and let's see okay, let's jump down to matter of fact, I continue on. Let's continue on this. It says which verse 8, which says which none of the princes of this world knew, for had they known it, they would have not crucified the Lord of glory. But as is written, I have not seen nor ill heard, neither enter into the heart of men the things which the Most High prepared for them that love Him. It said, but the Most High revealeth them unto us by His Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of the Most High. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of the Most High knoweth no man, but the Spirit of the Most High. Yeah, because the Spirit gotta be on us to know the things, man. These things, man. It's not of us. It says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High. And yeah, because really the Lord, He gave us this knowledge, which this is what's going to lead us to our salvation, man. It said, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacher, but which the Holy Spirit teacher, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. See? They can't, because the things that we go into, we say, well, there are so-called UFOs in the Bible. And guess what? That's foolishness unto Jake, man. We say, well, the America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Well, they be like, okay, that sounds reasonable. Then we give them the number of the army of the horsemen, the number of the warheads, and they will say, this guy is crazy. There's not that many missiles on the, you know what I mean? Just reincarnation. It's foolishness unto him. It says, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. See, meaning what? They are slow, spiritually retarded, man. Best way to put it, because the things, the times we're coming into, we're telling the people, martial law is coming, cannibalism, it's famine, and guess what? People take it lightly, man. But now it's being made more and more manifest. See, the Lord have opened our eyes to what we seen it before Him, man. We were actually, the Lord, you know what I mean? The Lord showed us a snippet at the end of the movie before it was being made manifest. Now it's being made manifest, man. It says, but he that is spiritual judge of all things, yet he himself is judge of no man. It says, for who have known the mind of the Lord that we may instruct him? But we have the mind of Yahushua. And yeah, and because, the mind of Yahushua, this is the scripture, this is the mind of the Lord right here, man. It's these scriptures, man. Which Yahushua, the testimony of Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy, man. This is what this book consists of, is prophecies. Even within the law, is prophecies, man. And to know the times we're in is through wisdom, man. This is not nothing carnal that, we did some brain ups or eat brain O's every morning for us to, you know what I mean? To get this, man. It's through the spirit and power Yahweh Shemashah, the Lord had bestowed upon us wisdom, man. So let's see, this is William Solomon, 7:17. It says, for he have given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements. Now, this is Solomon, which he goes into it. Pretty much he's bragging on wisdom, man, because the Lord asked him, they let you know there was Yahushua. The Most High asked him what he wanted, and he asked for wisdom, man. And through wisdom, this is what he knew, how the world was made and the operations of the elements. It says, verse 18, the beginning, ending, and midst of the time. See? Meaning what? These different rulerships and empires, man. That's when you read on Ecclesiastes 10. It says he's seen servant upon horses, and that he's seen Esau in rulership. So through wisdom, he knew the beginning, ending, in the midst of the time. And right now, we know the we know the beginning, the midst, and the end of the time. We know that we end pretty much at the end of Esau's rulership, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it off on this right here. This is Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm just get to the point. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8. It says, if a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old and conjectureth of right what is to come. See? She knoweth the subtleties of speeches and can expound dark senses. Yeah, because throughout the scriptures is full of dark sayings, man. Throughout the scripture is full of dark sayings and subtleties of speeches, because it wasn't meant for everybody to get it, man. It wasn't meant for everybody to discern okay, this is talking about this and this talking about that. It was only for select few, and the ingredient is wisdom, man. You know, wisdom have to dwell in us to understand these things. Here go the point. It says, she foreseeth signs and wonders and the events of seasons and times. See? And we see these things on the horizon. We know that bad weather is coming, you know, and this is gonna be worse than Katrina. You know what I mean? This is gonna be worse than sin AD, hardcore bondage, man, spiritual weather, man. You know, the time that we coming into, hey, the spirit power y'all by smell shot gotta rest upon us, man. You know, because this type of rain, umbrella ain't gonna be enough. You know what I mean? You're gonna need the covering of your Yahweh Shai. You know, so yeah, Aki, man, I just hope that we're edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect that sees word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, a Bible Ball.